Guess what? It's interview time, boys and girls. And on the phone, we have a very special guest. My brother, Kenny Tankersley, cake maker extraordinaire. Say hello, Kenny.
Hello, Kenny.
Alright then. Let's dive right in, shall we? Why are you such a douchebag? Oh, I'm sorry. This is somebody else's interview. Let me get the real questions. Alright. Tell us a little bit about what you do.
Well, I do custom-made cakes for different occasions, weddings, birthdays, pretty much whatever you need. I do work, I do sugar work, of that nature. There's nothing I really won't attempt. I can't guarantee how great it's going to look when I'm done, but I'm willing to try, making anything that you need.
I get a lot of that stuff too. I've had people call me up and ask me to do shit that I've never done before, artwork wise, and I've never had any complaints. They always seem pleased with what I've come up with. What is the most popular flavor of cake?
Most popular flavor? Well, it all depends. Usually during the warmer months, you want things like vanilla, yellow cake, things like that. Sometimes when it gets around the fall, people are looking for more like a spice cake or apple cinnamon. In the winter, they want like a chocolate, something like that.
So it's a seasonal thing.
Sometimes, most that I've done basically has just been yellow cake, because that's pretty much, if you got a whole crowd, pretty much you can't go wrong with yellow cake. Really, nobody's going to complain. Worry about, is anyone allergic to this or that or whatever. Yellow cake pretty much covers the whole gamut pretty well.
How much do you normally charge for a basic cake? Not real extravagant or fancy, but just, like a birthday cake, for example.
Well, generally, I charge about usually a minimum of $30 for just a basic cake.
Sounds reasonable.
But it can go up, depending on what you want done with it. If you want something that'll, shoot flames and, spin around and things like this, and, with all kinds of motorization or whatever, it could be anywhere, in the hundreds of dollars. If you want like a 6-year wedding cake covered in gum paste roses and, with hand-sculpted figures on top, you'd be looking at probably $1,000 or more.
Your cakes don't set themselves on fire and fall apart like that one guy on TV, right?
Hardly ever.
Okay, good to know.
Yeah. However, if they do catch on fire, I will give you a refund.
Also good to know.
Yes.
We hope you're liking it so far. I wanted to mention that MobaCon, local convention in Mobile, Alabama, is going to take place May 20th through the 22nd. We were guests at last year's show. I'm not sure if we'll be there this year, but we'll keep you up to date on that. Go to mobacon.org for more details. It should be down here posted at the bottom of the screen. If it's not, then somebody hasn't been doing their job properly. Anyway, let's talk about Face Off for a second. Show airs Wednesdays on Sci-Fi. I think it's pretty cool because I'm a makeup artist, so I'm biased, but what do you think about it?
I enjoy it, I don't do the whole special effects makeup like you, but I do like my makeup, and it has a little bit of that mixed in with it, and
Indeed.
I really enjoyed the show.
And your favorite person got cut this past week?
Yeah, I'm a Joe fan, and I really felt she was the underdog, and I think she could have, I don't think she would have won the whole thing, but...
Well, shit happens. I'm rather partial to Connor myself. I think he's pretty cool. He's probably the most talented one on there. Last episode I mentioned Remakes Bite, a video that we did together, and it's on YouTube. You can go check it out. But that's a natural segue into a discussion about remakes, which, I'm a horror fan. We both love horror movies, and I think that Rob Zombie's Halloween is probably one of the shittiest, in particular Part 2, one of the crappiest remakes ever made. I mean, come on. White Horse? Really? What's up with that mask? It was all torn to shit. Looked like Rob Zombie wiped his ass with it. What do you think is the shittiest horror remake?
Uh, that's a little hard because there's such a long list. But if I had to
long list,
choose,
longer than my dick.
if I had to choose one, in particular, I was not very happy with Friday the 13th.
Well, I don't think anybody was very happy with Friday the 13th.
I don't know what in the hell they were thinking. When did Jason start keeping hostages and
in his underground lair with booby traps?
With booby traps, yeah.
Jason's been reading survival manuals and self-help books. But I think perhaps, correct me if I'm wrong, folks, you can leave comments and discuss it amongst yourselves, but I think perhaps the undisputed king might just have to be Nightmare on Elm Street. They changed the look of Freddy. No disrespect to the makeup artist, but not just the look, but the whole character motivation and the whole, the plot and all the characters. Where the hell's Lieutenant Thompson? I mean, what the fuck? They changed it all up. They turned Freddy into a pedophile child molester. It just, I don't want to blow it for anybody that hasn't seen it, but it sucked. Big time. It sucked 10 dicks in a row. So, enjoy the rest of the show.